The University of South Florida St. Petersburg Baseball Club was founded during the 2013 fall semester. The club's president, founder, and head coach, Jeremy Berger, wanted to offer us students the opportunity to play college baseball competitively. Even though the team is treated as a fraternity, both male and female students are welcome to join the team. The team's opening game was against the University of South Florida Tampa campus team. The USF's baseball team, almost not surprisingly, won and earned well-deserved bragging rights and huge momentum the team carried throughout the rest of the season. However, because the team is considered only a club and is not a registered, official team, the USF's baseball club was ineligible to play or qualify for any championships or playoffs. In the meantime, the officers and players are focusing on recruiting more talented players. This way, the team can gain more acknowledgement and support from faculty and students. The team also hopes that more fans will come out to support the baseball team during their games next season, even if they do not like baseball. Players have said that simply coming to the game to support student athletes, friends, and classmates is encouraging. Despite being barred from championships at the present time, the team did have some special acknowledgements and awards to accompany its amazing first season, including an acknowledgement from USF President Dr. Judy Genshaft, and was the 2013-14 New Organization of the Year. The season began on February 15, 2014 with USF St. Petersburg playing against USF Tampa. Though the well-established Tampa team lost to the Rookies, both teams hope to make the inter-campus games an annual tradition. For its first season, the team made Al Lang Stadium and Walter Fuller Baseball Stadium its home stadiums. The Al Lang Stadium, a couple blocks away from the school campus and in the heart of downtown St. Petersburg, Florida, hosts dozens of sporting events for several different teams and sports. During soccer season, the stadium is transformed into a soccer field and hosts the Rowdies, the St. Petersburg professional soccer team. When the season is over, however, the field is transformed into a baseball field and allows for amateur baseball teams to play. The Walter Fuller Baseball Stadium was the former spring training field for the Tampa Bay Rays. However, when the Rays moved spring training to the Charlotte Sports Park, the Walter Fuller Baseball Stadium started hosting high school baseball teams and baseball tournaments. On June 5, 2014, the St. Petersburg City Council held a meeting to determine if future contracts with the USF's team will be made. USF St. Petersburg has yet to build a stadium for any of the school's organized sports to be played on teams. The small campus does have a gym with dozens of workout machines, a pool, a couple basketball courts, and a waterfront program that gives sailing, scuba diving, and paddle boarding lessons, just to name a few of its services. This team keeps all of its equipment in the school's harbor and waterfront storage house. Because the school borders against the water, the sailing team practices and races in the ocean behind the campus. Also, because of the nature of this water sport, no benches or bleachers have been made to observe the races from land. However, even in Tampa, the teams often have to go to a different, already established stadium for professional teams in order to play. Even the USF football team has to travel to Raymond James Stadium, the home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, to play opponents in games. Despite the USF's baseball team having an impressive first season and bring more sports to the St. Petersburg campus, it is not the first time a baseball team has represented the small, coastal campus. For several years during the 1970s, not a full decade after the campus was founded, students had built a team as well. Like today, the team was categorized as a club rather than an actual, registered team, likely due to the fact that it is a club, not a registered team. Players brought their own gloves, bats, and other equipment in order to play, since the school did not provide any. Despite this, the team still played larger universities and had impressive season records, much like today's team. Because the USFs would rarely win against these other registered teams, it often confused the other team about what to do with their records. Other universities did not know if these games should count as wins since the USFS team was not registered. It was common for these teams to decide not to include the USFS games in their records. They simply considered the games to be practice or warm-ups for the rest of the season. Even today, universities like the University of Florida do not list the games they play against the USF St. Petersburg team. Similarly, St. Petersburg commonly misreports scores of games so that the margin of loss is less significant, and even has a Wikipedia page dedicated to calling out other club teams about this issue.